Question of the day: are you basing your decisions and your actions off of an outcome that you want or off of principles that you've decided that you want to embody and live your life by? If you base your decision solely off of an outcome, then if you do not get that outcome, you lose and you're disappointed, and it is a binary thing. You either get it or you don't. And if it's a hard goal to achieve, that actually is a disservice to you trying to reach your goals in the future. But if you base your decisions and your actions on principles you want to live by, mine, for myself, my top 3 are honesty, curiosity, and kindness. So do I always do that well? No, I'm not perfect. No one is. But that is the measuring stick by which I try to make my decisions. Is it honest? Is it truthful? Am I curious? Am I trying to find out rather than assume I know? And am I kind? Even if I'm upset or whatever, am I operating kindness towards the people around me? And then even if I don't get the thing I'm working for or the thing I desire, or, the goal I've set for myself is not reached, I can still be proud of myself for operating in honesty, curiosity, and kindness in the process. There is no lose if you live a principled life. If you live a life of integrity, which integrity is just defining those principles that matter to you and then living by them, no matter what, even if it's hard. And so I really want to encourage you guys to base those decisions and actions in your life off of principle rather than outcome, because you might not win, but you can still succeed. Defining success does not have to do with whether you reach your goal or not. That might be, there's defining success and there's defining goals. The goal is to make the team, get the job, get in shape, whatever. The goal could be anything. But success does not mean meeting your goal or not. Success is you can be successful even if you don't meet the goal. You can live a life of integrity. You can operate in your principles and still win, even if you lose at the goal that you've not yet reached. And then in the future, you build resiliency with yourself to continue to go after your goals rather than not get it and decide you're done, or not get it and then quit, not get it, be a victim. You build resiliency with yourself when you say, okay, even if I didn't meet my goal, I still can define success for myself inwardly because I lived out my principles and I developed and I grew in a way that's going to set me up to attempt to reach my next goal. And that's how we go through life. We fail forward. We might get it wrong. Sometimes we operate out of our emotions, but living with principle does not mean that you win all the time. Usually living with integrity and principle means you actually lose in the short term, but you win in the long term. It's about learning to make long-term decisions rather than short-term decisions that are good for your life, even if they're hard in the moment. And I really encourage you guys, if you have not defined the principles that you want to live by, actually write that down. Make a list of what are your core values for you as a person? What is your mission statement for you as a person? For me, for Kylie Johnson, my mission statement, why I'm here on this earth, I've defined that for myself, is to create spaces for connection and self-discovery. Everything I do has to do with creating spaces for connection to others and safe spaces for self-discovery. Creating safe spaces for connection and self-discovery. That is what I have defined, and every year I reevaluate that. My top 3 core values, like I said, honesty, curiosity, kindness. I have a bunch more, but those are the 3 that if you have a mission statement and core values for you yourself, for your life, that are a measuring stick for your decisions, you cannot lose if you operate in that way. You cannot lose even if you don't meet your goal. So I encourage you guys to redefine success for yourself. Success is not winning. Success is that win or lose, you are living a journey, a life, you're embodying things, you are acting in a way that you can be proud of.